Okay, so we had put all the hops in there, and now we're gonna go ahead and siphon it over with our nifty little siphon. So this is how we do it. This thing is amazing, and it really does save a lot of time, and plus you don't get beer everywhere, all over your face, mouth, and floor. And now what we want to do is we want to try to pour it in here. We got this racking tube in there because we don't want it really to aerate much. So that's why there's this, you can't really see it well. You see that? It's kind of straight. That's actually a hard plastic tube rather than a flexible hose. And we don't want to really aerate, we just want to kind of trickle it in, and the hops is actually going to help that by creating like a bed on top of it. Yeah, you like that, Pete? Peter, if you notice, is also wearing a Giants shirt. Even though they won the Super Bowl last year, they're pretty horrible. The team itself and everything.
I'm also drinking from a Knicks glass.
He's also drinking from a Knicks glass, who, might I add, have looked very horrible in the past 2 games against the Miami Heat. But we don't have to talk about that. We're drinking some of our oatmeal stout that we had made. It's nice, it's light, it's not really heavy. No, not very oatmeal-y. Maybe next time we'll put more oatmeal.
It's got an oatmeal-y taste to it, but it needs more other types of grains.
Yeah.
Maybe a coffee background.
Maybe. But that'll be good because I'm coming up with a recipe for a stout or a porter with all the ingredients that we have. We have a coffee and dark barley and stuff like that. But if you look, see, now it's slowly going in. We keep them in these little containers because one time I put the carboy on the floor and there was a little beer on it because we had spilled through the racking and spilled on the side, and it actually kind of like gelled to the bottom of the floor, and I was afraid. I had to put a lot of warm towels with hot water around it, and I was afraid to break it. I couldn't lift it up. So now we put them in these containers so that we can kind of slide them around and you don't really have to worry about them sticking. Alright, so that's us putting it into the second fermenter with the dry.